I'm Cathy McGinnis from Soaping101, and I'm going to show you how to create my spoon swirl technique. For my technique, you will need olive oil, coconut oil, palm kernel flakes, sunflower oil, castor oil, sodium lactate, distilled water, and lye. Optionally, you can use a fragrance oil that is non-discoloring and slow-moving. And of course, the most important thing you'll need is a spoon. My oils are at room temperature, as well as my lye water. So we're going to add the lye water to the oils, and we're going to pour it down the shaft of the stick blender as not to splash. And then we'll bring this to trace. You know that you're at trace when you don't see any oil slicks floating on top. So we'll go a little bit longer. It will start to resemble pudding. We're now at trace. And once we reach trace, which we have, we're going to divide it out into 3 equal parts. You want to get it as equal as you can, but you don't have to be too terribly fussy. And then we're going to add our colorants. This is titanium dioxide pre-mixed with olive oil. Just going to add a little bit, just to whiten up our batter. This is purple, pre-mixed with olive oil as well. And teal. And just mix them quickly, just to make sure all your color is fully incorporated. You don't have to clean your stick blender in between, because they're all going to get mixed together. Once your colors are fully mixed, we're ready to pour it into the mold. And there's nothing fancy, just pour it on in. And you do want to be sure that you tap down your mold in between layers to eliminate any of the air bubbles. We're going to pour the white on top of the blue, but we're going to do so on the back of a spatula just so it doesn't break through to the blue underneath. I'm going to tap down one more time for this layer. Make sure all the air bubbles come to the surface. Now we'll put on our final layer. And we'll do it the same way we did with the second one. We'll pour on top of the spoon, just to make sure it doesn't break through. And if it does break through just a little bit, it's not a problem. just wipe down the edges just a little bit. The contrast between the 3 layers is going to give me very dramatic results. And now we're ready to come in with our spoon. What I do is I go down to the bottom and I twist the spoon as I'm coming up in between the layers. And I'll twist it 3 times and then come to the surface. And I alternate coming from the outside in and the inside out. 1 row, and then we'll flip around and do the other row. Start from the edge, and we'll twist once, twice, 3 times. Essentially what it's doing, it's dragging the soap from the bottom and folding it onto the layer on top of it. We'll do it from the outside, and we'll also do it from the inside. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2. 2, 3. And we'll do the same thing to the other side. Okay, I'm going to spin. 1, 2, 3. And from the inside. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 shallow scoops down the center. The more you spoon, the more blended your colors will be. And then any extra soap you have, you can just layer that on top. And come back with our spoon and just give it a little bit of texture. One final tap down to make sure all the air bubbles are released. And you'll want to let this sit for 24 hours to saponify. For even the most beginner soap maker, the spoon swirl technique is very easy and always produces dramatic results. I hope you enjoyed my demonstration. Have fun with this, and be sure to choose bright, contrasting colors.